So for VoiceOver, you want to go into your settings, scroll down, just underneath General, it says Accessibility. VoiceOver is your first option. When you turn VoiceOver on, it's going to automatically start talking, so you may want to change some different settings first. I typically change some verbosity and some commands. For commands, you want to go into touch gestures. This is where you can control what it does. For me, I like to use a one finger swipe up, which is right down here, to go back to home, because that's most natural to what they would typically be doing with their phone. You use 2 fingers, swipe left to scroll right, which is like that. 2 fingers swipe right to scroll left. 2 fingers swipe up to scroll down. 2 fingers swipe down to scroll up. I pretty much always set these because, again, that's most natural to what they're used to. The rest of them I kind of keep general. I don't change a lot of them, except maybe next item where you can use a one finger swipe down and move to the next one. These you can't change. That moves to your next rotor item. I'll show you the rotor later. For one finger swipe left, that moves to the previous item. One finger swipe right moves to the next item. And I'll show you that with the actual VoiceOver turned on. So those are the main things that change in here. For verbosity, a lot of the times I will turn off speak hints because a lot of people don't like VoiceOver because it talks so much. Speak hints makes it talk more. And then I will change some of these in here kind of as I am going through it with the patients and seeing which ones they like or which ones they don't like. So then you'll go to VoiceOver and you will just turn it on and it's going to start talking immediately.
Settings. Accessibility. Back button.
So you can turn the
Silent
volume up
mode.
on the side. Whatever you touch with one finger, it's going to tell you what that is.
VoiceOver. Switch button. On. VoiceOver speaks items on the screen. Tap once to select an item.
So you can kind of go through and tap each thing if you would like. You also have the option of swiping to the right and it'll move down.
Double tap to activate the selected item. Learn more. Link. What's new in VoiceOver? Link.
Or you swipe back to make it go up.
Learn more. Double tap to tap once to select an item.
If it's ever talking, you can take 2 fingers
Double
and just
tap
touch,
to act.
and it'll stop talking to you. To scroll, you use 3 fingers.
Rows 4 to 14 of 21.
You can also change that to where it is 2 fingers if you prefer.
Rows 12 to 21 of 21.
Same thing to go back up.
Rows 4 to 14 of 21.
So let's say I wanted to change that to where you can do 2 fingers instead. You would go to Commands.
Commands. Button. All commands. Button. Touch gestures.
Touch gestures.
Button.
To click on something, you have to tap twice. So I clicked on it once.
Touch gestures.
I
Button.
heard that that's the touch gestures button, so I'm going to double tap my screen twice.
Tap.
Gonna
One
click on
finger.
that.
Heading.
And we're going to scroll down to 2 fingers. Whenever you were trying to scroll down in like a list, you have to be in that list. So right now I'm technically not in it.
One finger
Now I
triple
am.
tap.
So I can use my
Rows 5 to 12 of
fingers.
45. Rows 11 to 9. Rows 17 to 25 of 45. One finger swipe down. Rows 24 to 31 of 45.
So there you go.
Commands.
You can change
Back
whatever you
button.
would like there. If you want to set an accessibility shortcut, you can do this for all different sorts of things. For people that I have that are using VoiceOver a lot, I will usually set this for VoiceOver to turn it on and off easily. So we're in accessibilities again.
Motion.
Again, click
button.
on the actual menu.
Rows 9 to 20. Rows 18 to 20. Rows 26 to 30. Rows 28 to 36 of 36.
And you go down here to accessibility shortcut.
Accessibility shortcut. Reduce motion. Switch button. Off.
Oops.
Accessibility. Motion. But rows 13. Rows 22. Rows 28 to 30. Accessibility shortcut. VoiceOver. Button. Configure and then triple click the side button to toggle accessibility features on or rows 15 to 20 or rows 18 to 30. Rows 18 to 30 of
And you would
30.
just check
Selected. VoiceOver.
If it isn't checked, you can go ahead and check it. If something else is checked and you want to turn that off, you're able to, and then check that one. So now, if I click the side button 3 times,
VoiceOver off.
VoiceOver will turn off if you click it 3 times again.
VoiceOver on.
It comes
Settings.
back
Accessibility. Back button.
One thing some people also need is to change the speaking rate if you need to, and you can swipe it up or down and make it faster or slower. Another thing that a lot of patients like is sometimes they have trouble doing the tap tap whenever they have to click on something. So if I wanted to turn this off, I would do my tap tap.
VoiceOver off.
But that's pretty fast. So some people prefer this down here, double tap timeout. You can change the time so that it doesn't, you have more time to do it. So if I move it up to 1 second, any 2 taps between the second is going to be a double tap. Usually something more like 0.5 is a little bit better for someone. So they've got half a second to do their tap tap. So the half a second is in between their first and their second tap.
VoiceOver on. VoiceOver.
So now,
switch button.
I can tap a little bit slower and it will still come on.
Double tap to activate the selected item.